everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to share with you our top 3 eyeshadow palettes. If we only could pick 3 in our entire makeup collection, which 3 would we pick? So let's get to it.
Yes, you want to go first?
Yes. So my first pick I actually didn't even think I was going to like when I first got it.
Why?
Because if you know me, I do very little with my own eyeshadow.
You like neutrals.
I love neutrals. They're my favorite kind of eyeshadow to work with. I'm not really like a bright color kind of person, but this one surprised me, which I think is like definitely like the best kind of like eyeshadow palettes to have. It's actually the Mercury Retrograde by Huda Beauty. Even the packaging is beautiful, and honestly, if I'm gonna be 100% real, that's why I bought it. I bought it for the packaging.
I feel like a lot of people did, and then they fell in love with it. Yeah.
I know, but if you see, sorry, the little mirrors there, but there's pinks, purples, blues, teals, everything like that. There's glitters, there's mattes, there's everything in it. You could actually even do a more neutral look if you wanted to, but I definitely use it for more of its like color aspect. But the formula is smooth, it's buttery, there's very little like kickback or fallout, and just the sparkle in it really got me. So I would say definitely if you aren't a big bright color person like I am, but you're willing to kind of venture out and add pops of color, I think it's a great like best friend palette to a neutral palette that you might have.
Love. Yes, I agree with that. I definitely feel like it's one that has like even fun colors to play with that you like end up falling in love with.
Yes.
So my palette is going to be the Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream palette. She has a couple different ones, but this one's one of my favorites. Carm knows that I don't like purples. So this is the only one that I do like my purples from, because they have to be a certain shade.
A certain tone.
These are the colors. They're so pretty. Literally very like same concept. If you are someone that likes your neutrals but wants to kind of experiment with like different colors.
The blue is gorgeous.
There's a blue, and it's like a perfect blue. And then that's about as purple as I get. And then of course you get your neutrals. So it's a good palette to have and own if you want like, also they're kind of big.
Yeah, they're actually sizable, which is nice.
And they swatch beautifully, and they're so soft and easy to blend out. So even if you're not like very savvy with, you know, eye looks, it's very easy to use. I love this palette.
We love a user-friendly palette. My next palette is actually a more recent acquisition, but I absolutely know it's like one of my favorites of all time. I actually wish I had this palette when I was a working freelance makeup artist, but you know, pandemic. Yeah. But anyways, this one is the Master Mattes palette by Makeup by Mario. I love this one. I'm absolutely like just so in love. Like, it's crazy. Obviously there's a mirror in it, but if you see, there's all these like different like shades of neutral. They're all completely matte, which is great. So you can use it by itself or in addition to another palette. I will definitely say it's like an artist palette where it's very like sheer and buildable as far as the formula goes. If you are one of the people who like intense pigment straight off the bat, this palette is not going to be that for you. It really is one that you sit and you work with, and you blend, but when you get it to where you want, it's literally the most beautiful thing. It's effortless, like, and it's so user-friendly. Like, all the colors go together. They're all different tones. There's a black if you want to do a softer eyeliner, a lighter for a bone shade. It's amazing.
I love it, and that's a good point, because a lot of people don't know that, but like right off the bat, and remember I used it that one time, and I freaking love it. It's a good point. It's definitely a buildable one when you first put it on. It's not going to be intense like color. Yeah. But it's not even chalky. It's like literally so smooth, and it's like a smooth transition. So it is a go-to. And if you also like your eyeshadows organized, like that's a good like all matte palette to have, like how you said, as like if you're an artist. Yeah. It's easier. It's more organized. It literally
would have been like my beautiful, like in my kit, I have just a palette of like transition shades and blending colors, and this like would have been
has all of your neutrals that you need. Make a bomb smoky eye. Or not. All right. Well, since you use that one, it's like a somewhat smaller palette. I'm going to use this one. It's disgusting the way I have it right now because I use it a lot, you guys.
That's how you know that we love it.
But that's how you know. I'm like, let me cover the most disgusting part. But this is the I Love palette from Sephora collection. She knows how much I love this one. Like, I use this one all the time. Every time she's like, oh, which one did you use? I'm like, this one. Yeah. I Love palettes. There's a couple different ones, but this one's the medium warm, and as you can see, I already hit pan with some of them. This is the medium warm one. There's like medium cool, medium deep, all of those. But if you're someone that wants like a smaller like travel size eyeshadow palette to travel with, or even just to like have and be like have a go-to, maybe you just don't want as much makeup as we have everywhere. This is a good one to be your go-to. You can create so many different looks with it. You do have like the nice like all over color, like that nice black, like a good palette should always have like a black shadow, I think.
Yes.
Especially if you like to do smoky eye looks.
Oh, 100%.
Your shimmers, so all at the bottom, and then your mattes at the top. So I like the way it's organized too. And
I think the best thing about it is the shade that they make the biggest is what you like. Literally, me as a person would be using that just to like even set my eyeshadow. Yes. Like, or my eye base, or just as like a transition color or something. And it's great that they make it bigger because you're going to use it the most often, which is so smart.
That's so true. And they kind of have that set up with like all of their different palettes. And it's so affordable too. It's like $14. And I feel like at first, Sephora kind of had a bad reputation with their eyeshadows. But they've recently reformulated all of their eyeshadows, their singles, and their palettes, and this will surprise you. Like, it's honestly like if it was like a very, expensive quality eyeshadow, they blend so beautifully. I love them.
I love the deep cool one. That's the one I keep in my
Ooh, that one's nice too. I want that one next.
It's amazing. So for my last palette, it's my number one palette ever. If I only could pick one, it would be this one. It is the Natasha Denona Biba palette. Literally, you can see how like gross it is.
Can't even see that. Mine would look more gross.
But that's how much I love it. Inside, it's also gross. Sorry, I didn't clean it out for you. Huge mirror. Okay, well, it's like let me put my whole arm on it. But literally, so like beautiful. You can see it is just a perfect blend of all neutral shades. Some go a little warmer, some go a little cooler. I think that they're very sizable pans, and it is a mixture between like shimmery, damn, sorry. I was like, got so choked up. I love it so much. But shimmery shades, matte shades, her formula, I know it's a little bit of an investment, but it's so worth it. Her eyeshadow formulas are some of the best that I've ever used. They do offer a lot of pigment straight from the get-go, so you're not there sitting and building, which is a little bit different from the Mario palette. But sometimes when I'm in a rush, I really need that, fast, instant gratification. And they blend like nothing else. Like, I swear to you, in like 2 swipes, like, you're amazing. And the shimmers are just on another level too. So
yeah, and Natasha Denona has like such beautiful palettes. Like, she does a good job with her eyeshadow palettes.
Yeah, no, 100%. And it's gonna last me forever. So
yes, they're huge too. So the next one is also pretty gross, and it's like the way that I have it. But this is going to be a great palette for those of you girls who love color. So when I do want to like get crazy and do a fun eye look, I do always come to this one because literally it has all of my favorite colorful shadow colors.
I just even like the outside of it.
Yeah, so it's the Norvina palette. It's the volume 3 and from ABH. So Anastasia, and she has the Norvina ones. She has a volume 1, volume 2, and then volume 3. The volume 3 is my favorite because I love green eyeshadow. And this one literally has so many green eyeshadows looks in there. Well, not so many, but they really stood out to me.
Yeah, no. They're like definitely the attention grabber.
It's pretty gross the way that I have. Then there you can even see my shoe. But literally you have a bunch of pretty greens and reds. I love red eyeshadow too. Shimmers. Literally a fun palette, and like one purple, which I like. Just one.
Just a single purple.
But it's the right tone. The right tone of purple too. In case I want to get funky one day and choose purple. But literally, I would look through the different volumes they have and see if like your favorite colors are in there. But this is a nice like go-to palette if you just want to have one palette that has all of your fun colors to use. Kind of like you mentioned, you grab the Mercury one when you want to do like a fun eye look. Yeah. This is like my go-to for that. So I love this one. And I like how big it is too. And then, you can literally use the mirror to like do your whole face because your whole face fits in that mirror. So
you see everything. There's no question about it. But we really hope you like this short and fun video. We wanted to do something really quick so you're not listening to us like go on and on. And also too, if you ever found yourself kind of wanting to get a new eyeshadow palette but don't know which one to choose, we hope this one kind of put more options in your light or pushes you towards trying them. Again, if you have any questions, please let us know. We love reviewing everything. And if you have any eyeshadow palettes that you love that we didn't pick or don't think that we know about, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, and if you want us to do any like demos or fun eye looks with any one of these palettes, let us know. We do like to do that too, so we can do like different like smoky eye, cut crease, anything like that you feel would be fun that you want to try out with these eyeshadow palettes. Maybe you already own it and you just want to know like how to use it.
Yeah,
we could do that too.
Totally. So definitely don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for spending time with us, and we hope that you have such a great rest of your time or day.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.